PSVR2 is just around the corner and it promises to be a massive leap over what came before. But you may be asking, what can I actually play when this thing launches on February 22nd? And it's a good question. Thankfully, I have the answer with every PSVR2 game that you'll be able to play on launch. And spoiler alert, there are 39 to work through, so let's jump right into it. Orchestrate the ultimate game-winning drive or play full-length matches in this massively upgraded American football game. This co-op zombie shooter from Vertical Games is being enhanced for PSVR2, sporting full crossplay, 4K HDR resolution with a 110-degree field of view and haptic feedback. An anime-inspired sword fighting game where you're encouraged to take on robotic hordes with up to 3 other players in co-op, Altair Breakers certainly looks like it has a satisfying gameplay loop. An upgraded VR version of Cities Skylines, this all-new edition will be enhanced through the use of PSVR2's Sense controllers. From humble beginnings, you can build the city of your dreams, either giving the go-ahead for skyscrapers or keeping things more low-key. From the developer of both Job and Vacation Simulator, the team at Alchemy Labs is cooking up another bizarre title that this time takes you to space to help rebuild a school you crash-landed into as an alien. The Boxing King is back as PSVR game Creed Rise to Glory is adapted for PSVR2 with a bunch of new content and enhancements with the Championship Edition. Roll dice and slay monsters in this VR adaptation of the classic Dungeons & Dragons game. Up to 4 players can join together or compete on the tabletop to rid the world of evil, with haptic feedback and eye tracking technology both utilised. Rock-inspired rhythm game Drums Rock sees you hammering out a beat in order to defeat mythical foes like goblins and gargoyles, master the patterns to top the leaderboards. While many of PSVR2's launch games are action-based, Dichronia Chronos Alternate is more of an anime-styled visual novel murder mystery set in a fascinating sci-fi world where the crime rate is less than 0.001%. Who done it? Well, that's up to you to figure out. Iconic PS2 puzzler Fantavision gets a PSVR2 glow-up in this reimagining of a classic. Inspired by the same firework-based gameplay loop, you'll be catching similarly coloured explosions and launching them into the night sky. This Animal Crossing-like is a laid-back adventure that allows you to pet animals, plant crops, and explore to your heart's content with a myriad of playful sea creatures. Arguably one of the crowning jewels of PSVR2's launch lineup, simulation racer Gran Turismo 7 is getting a free update for all existing players to make the entire game playable in virtual reality. Horizon Call of the Mountain is the system-selling launch title that'll thrust you into the colourful world of robot dinosaurs and post-apocalypses. Draw back the string of your bow in this gorgeous-looking experience. A PSVR classic Job Simulator is getting the PSVR2 treatment with this free upgrade to existing players. Go wild and just generally suck at your job, now with the added technical benefits of the PSVR2. Jurassic Park fans rejoice. Aftermath allows you to solve puzzles, investigate the dino-infested Isla Nublar, and sneak around while velociraptors hunt you down. Row away in this gorgeous looking aquatic experience. You can both explore and race against friends from the confines of a rowing boat, with controls that really make you feel like you're the one doing the rowing. Get up close and personal with an anime icon in this Beat Saber-esque rhythm game that's more about blowing off some steam with one of the world's most popular VTubers. Quill's delightful first adventure is being updated and enhanced for PSVR2, allowing it to make use of eye tracking, haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, and a greater field of view. What's better than one Moss game? 2 of them! Polyarch is also bringing PSVR sequel Moss Book 2 to PSVR2 on launch day, allowing you to play the 2 excellent games back to back. It's time to upgrade your ball game, just like Status Pro is doing for NFL Pro Era. The PSVR game is being enhanced for PSVR2, bringing the management title to an even better headset. No Man's Sky will be available as a free update for PSVR2, promising more immersion and improved controls. Playable in its entirety, No Man's Sky will take advantage of the new PSVR2 Sense Pads for additional feedback during gameplay, while the added horsepower of the PS5 promises to make its infinite number of planets more beautiful than ever. The popular PC virtual reality shooter comes to PSVR2 to allow players to do everything from shooting hordes of zombies to driving a tank in World War II. Pavlov VR seems to have everything you'd want from an FPS title. A personal favourite of mine, Pistol Whip, is an on-rails rhythm-based shooter that'll have you dodging bullets like you're in the Matrix, but in time to its stellar soundtrack. This one is coming to PSVR2 in the form of a free update for existing players. PSVR game Puzzling Places is being updated for Sony's new headset, where you can now experience 3D jigsaw puzzling with much better visuals, eye tracking to make pieces easier to place, room scale support, and use of the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. One of the most noteworthy games on this list, Resident Evil Village, is the long-awaited VR version of the 2021 classic. I've actually specifically held off from playing the base PS5 version so that I could experience it in all that horrifying clarity with the PSVR2. Res is a timeless masterpiece, so it's no surprise to see the Infinite version once again adapted this time around for the PSVR2. Dubbed the ultimate version of music meets video game, you'll be able to look around in full 360 degrees and pick all your targets out. You might have played it before, but there's still nothing quite like Res Infinite. Widely regarded as one of the better virtual reality survival games, Song in the Smoke is coming to PSVR2 with a massive upgrade, which not only enhances the presentation, but also integrates some fan-requested features and options. Fighting alongside C-3PO and R2-D2, you play as a droid repair technician in the battle against the First Order across Batuu. With special unlockable missions that let you become a Jedi or teach your own Padawan, this enhanced edition for PSVR2 will look and run better than ever. This realistic sword fighting game allows you to customize a warrior and take on enemy factions and monsters in a quest to rid the world from evil. Synth Riders is back on PSVR2 with the best version of the game to date. The base game and any music packs you've already bought on PSVR will be upgraded automatically for free, allowing you to experience better visuals, shorter load times and headset feedback without paying a penny. Another game with spectacular visuals and audio to make for a special experience, Tetris Effect is back yet again to stun us all once more. In this version, eye tracking will be enabled and both headset and haptic feedback will make the placement of Tetronimals feel even weightier. Create clones of yourself to solve puzzles and transport seeds to plant pots in order to save the clock tower from total destruction. Having won awards on other platforms, The Last Clockwinder arrives on PSVR2 with a good bit of pedigree. A tactical roguelike FPS from Funktronic Labs, you act as humanity's final line of defense in the fight against the enemy. You'll unlock new weapons, abilities and classes as you explore and master procedurally generated levels in an attempt to free the souls trapped within. A self-proclaimed blend of both Portal and Shadow of the Colossus, The Tale of Onogoro is a captivating adventure game that's been critically acclaimed on competing platforms. Working alongside an AI character, you'll need to build a connection if you hope to make it to the conclusion of this campaign. Control the two tentacles of a beast from deep within the ocean as it surfaces and decides to muck about with the people and buildings on the land. Across more than 50 levels, you'll put your limbs to work in physics-based puzzles and action sequences. Play the role of a god in this city and community builder designed entirely around PSVR2. Using your own hands, you'll pick up settlers and buildings and sculpt them into place wherever you like. Joining Job Simulator with its PSVR2 upgrade, Vacation Simulator will see you take part in loads of fun and wacky activities as you try to relax efficiently. This really silly premise is a new take on the What the Golf game on PC and Nintendo Switch, but in PSVR2, your hands have become baseball bats. A series of mini-games will put your wooden clubbing skills to the test, making for something that will surely be a good laugh with mates. Think Genshin Impact in VR and you'll sort of be on the right lines of what Zenith the Last City is. This open world MMO allows you to team up with friends and battle monsters using weapons and magic. And those are all of the games that you can expect to play on PSVR2's launch day. Of course, we are making this video a couple of weeks before the launch of the PSVR2, so in the off chance that additional titles are announced, head over to the Push Square website for our list of launch games, which will be updated, and I'll link that down in the description. Let me know which of these games you are most looking forward to down in the comments, and remember, if you want to stay up to date in the world of PSVR2 and everything else PlayStation, be sure to subscribe to us here on Push Square. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.